So coming back to next question number 5. So in this video we will talk about further questions of exercise 8.1 and chapter 8 we are doing of class 9 quadrilaterals. So question number 5th. So what question number 5th states, show that if the diagonals of a quadrilateral are equal and bisect each other. So if the diagonals of a quadrilateral are equal, suppose if this is a quadrilateral and diagonals are equal, suppose this is a quadrilateral and diagonals are equal, so A, B, C, although the figure is incorrect, right, given diagonals are equal, so AC is equal to BD. Diagonals are equal and of a quadrilateral and bisect each other at right angles. So this portion is equal to this portion and this portion is equal to this portion. Bisect means it divides each other into two equal parts. So AO is equal to CO and BO is equal to DO. At right angles means this is the right angle. So angle DOC is equal to angle BOC is equal to angle AOB is equal to angle AOD is equal to 90 degree, right? To prove, we have to prove that it is a square. So in order to make this quadrilateral a square, we need to prove it first a parallelogram. Then we have to show that all four sides are equal and then each angle is equal to 90 degree, right? So three things we have to show, prove. So in order to make it a parallelogram, right, just make these two triangles congruent, right? So as like previous questions, in triangle AOD and triangle COB, what do we have? We have AO is equal to CO, DO is equal to BO, and also angle AOD is equal to angle COB. Both are given. All three of them are given to us. We have written here, right? So by which criteria? By SAS, triangle AOD is congruent to triangle COB. So by CPCT, angle OAD is equal to angle OCB, and angle ODA is equal to angle OBC. This angle is equal to this angle by CPCT and this angle is equal to this angle. Now if alternate interior angles are equal, this implies alternate interior angles are equal. So if alternate interior angles are equal, and also by CPCT we can say AD is equal to BC. So if alternate interior angles are equal, this implies AD is parallel to BC, because alternate interior angles are equal only in parallel sides, in case of parallel sides. So AD is parallel to BC and AD is equal to BC. So if opposite side is equal and opposite side is parallel, this implies ABCD is a parallelogram, right? So this implies ABCD is a parallelogram. Now we made it a parallelogram. Now we have to make all four sides equal, right? So let's take these two triangles. So in triangle AOD and triangle AOB, right? So AO is equal to AO, common. Also this angle AOD is equal to angle AOB, 90 degree, which is given. Also DO is equal to BO, this is also given. So by SAS, triangle AOD is congruent to triangle AOB. So by CPCT, corresponding parts of congruent triangle, we can say AD is equal to AB, right? So here if it is a parallelogram, this implies opposite side DC is equal to AB also, right? Sides of a parallelogram, right? So now AD is equal to AB, and from this equation, let's say this is first equation, this is second equation, and this is third equation. So from equations first, second and third, what do we have? We have AB is equal to BC is equal to AC is equal to AD is equal to CD. All four sides are equal. AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to AD, क्योंकि AB AD के इक्वल है, AB DC के इक्वल है और AD BC के इक्वल है, तो चारों साइड्स आपस में इक्वल हो गई. Now this be fourth equation, right? Now what we have to do? We have to make these two angles 90 degree. So in triangle DAB and triangle CBA, we know that AD is equal to BC. AD is equal to BC. This we have already proved from first. And AB is equal to AB common. Also AC is equal to BD. This is also given. So by SSS, side, triangle DAB is congruent to triangle CBA. So by CPCT, angle DAB is equal to angle CBA is equal to X. हमने मान लिया एंगल DAB CBA के इक्वल है, तो हमने CPCT से प्रूव कर लिया और let it be X. Now we know that this is a parallelogram, right? So angle DAB plus angle CBA is equal to 180 degree. Reason? Co-interior angles. In case of co-interior angles, the sum of two angles is equal to 180. So these two are co-interior angles because it is a parallelogram. So DAB is X plus X is equal to 180. So from here we can say X is equal to 90 degree. So X value is angle DAB is equal to angle CBA. Now angle opposite to CBA is angle ADC. So ADC is equal to angle opposite to A is angle C, so angle BCD. So if all four angles is equal to 90 degree and all four sides are equal and it is a parallelogram, so this implies ABCD is a square. Right? Because this is a parallelogram. Firstly, we proved this. Secondly, we made all four sides equal. Where is it? Here. And thirdly, all four angles equal to 90 degree. This. So using all these three, we can say ABCD is a square. So this is all about question number 5. Just pause the video and note down. Now next, question number 6. So in question number 6, we have to show, it is given that ABCD is a parallelogram and AC bisects angle A. Now if AC bisects angle A, so अगर AC angle A को bisect कर रही है, तो that means these two angles are equal, right? And ABCD is a parallelogram, so we have to show that AC bisects angle C also. So in triangle DAC and triangle BAC, we know that angle DAC is equal to angle BAC. AC bisects angle A, right? So these two angles are equal, right? Also, okay, so ABCD, diagonal AC of a parallelogram ABCD bisects angle A. So show that it bisects angle C also. So we have to show that it bisects angle C also. Also we know that this side is equal to, okay, so it is very easy. Angle DAC, this angle is equal to angle, this angle is equal to angle BCA. Reason, alternate interior angle, right? Also angle D angle BAC is equal to angle DCA. Same reason, alternate interior angle. So using, now we know that this angle is equal to this angle and this angle is equal to this angle, and these two angles are also equal. These two angles are also equal. So if these two angles are equal, this will also be equal. These two are also equal because all four of them are equal now. So by using above equations, we can say angle DCA is equal to angle BCA. So this implies AC bisects angle C. Very easy. अगर ये इसके इक्वल है, ये इसके इक्वल है, ये दोनों आपस में इक्वल है, so these two are also equal. If this is x, this is also x. So this x is equal to this x, alternate interior. This x is equal to this x, alternate interior. So both are also equal because both are also equal to x. Now we have to show that ABCD is a rhombus. So in triangle DAC and triangle BAC, we know that angle DAC is equal to angle BAC and angle DCA is equal to angle BCA. This is given, this proved above. And also AC is equal to AC common. So by ASA, angle side angle, triangle DAC is congruent to triangle BAC. अब DAC BAC congruent है, so by CPCT AD is equal to AB and this DC is equal to BC. Also we know that AD is equal to BC and AB is equal to CD. अब अगर ये पैरेललोग्राम है तो ये साइड इस साइड के इक्वल होगी और ये वाली साइड इस साइड के इक्वल होगी, पर CPCT से ये इसके इक्वल हो गई और ये इसके इक्वल हो गई, तो चारों साइड्स आपस में इक्वल हो गई. सो दिस इम्प्लाइज AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to AD. So that means ABCD is a rhombus. So easily we have done it. Just pause the video and note down. Next, question number 7th. If ABCD is a rhombus, show that AC bisects angle A as well as angle C and diagonal BD bisects angle B as well as angle D. So if ABCD is a rhombus, just pause the video, I have to rub this. Question 7th. ABCD is a rhombus. Probably this is the last question of this video. So ABCD is a rhombus. Given is a rhombus, right? To prove, we have to show that diagonal AC bisects angle A as well as angle C. Angle A and angle C. BD bisects angle B and angle D. Proof. So before that, construction. First part, join A to C, or we can say join AC. So AC, let AC be a diagonal, right? So now proof. So we know that this is a parallelogram. So in triangle DAC and triangle BAC, AD is equal to AB. Also DC is equal to BC and AC is equal to AC common. This sides of a rhombus. Sides of rhombus are equal. Rhombus is a quadrilateral in which all four sides are equal, right? So sides of rhombus are equal. So by S triangle DAC is congruent to triangle BAC. So by CPCT, angle DAC is equal to angle BAC and angle DCA is equal to angle BCA. Also, this is first part we have proved. Now construction 2 for second part. Join B to D or join BD. Now make a separate diagram again. I'll do the changes in it only. You make a separate diagram and join B to D and follow the same structure, same steps. Same steps will be just 1 second. Same step means join B to D. So now we have joined B to D. Now proof. So in triangle ADB and triangle CDB, we know that AD is equal to CD and AB is equal to BC. Sides of rhombus. Also we know that BD is equal to BD, common. So by SSS, triangle ADB is congruent to triangle CDB. So by CPCT, angle ADB is equal to angle CDB and angle ABD is equal to angle CBD. So this implies BD bisects angle B and angle D. From here we can say AC bisects angle A and angle C. So this we have to show. So this is all about this video. In the next video we will talk about question number 8 and further questions. So thank you for watching.